So the Palms Theaters and IMAX is actually a split concept. We have 7 auditoriums that are traditional auditoriums. And on that side of the building, we have 8 auditoriums that are our dine-in recline auditoriums. So let's go take a look. This is our arcade area, a little small room that has about 10 games or so. Down this hallway is our auditoriums number 1 and number 2. It's our IMAX auditorium and our Fridley Theaters premium large format XLD. So in here is one of the things that makes the Palms the most special, is the first ever luxury recliner approved IMAX by IMAX. It's a 90-foot screen, but it's 86-foot wall-to-wall with the curved screen. You can see our luxury recliners. This auditorium seats 318 people. Another thing that makes the Palms Theaters and IMAX so special is not only do we have one premium large format in IMAX, but we have the Fridley branded XL Digital. IMAX has its own programming, so this allows us the flexibility to play something else on a big screen. Now, it's not quite as big as IMAX. However, Fridley's XLD auditorium is a 75-foot wide screen, powered by NEC laser projection and Dolby Atmos sound. So that's our 2 PLFs and 2 of the 7 of what I would call more traditional non-dine-in auditoriums. Down this hallway are the additional 5. So the 2 PLFs are the 2 largest seating auditoriums. And as we continue to come down the hallway, each auditoriums get just a bit smaller. However, again, another thing that makes the Palms special is every single auditorium, all 15 in this complex, have Dolby Atmos and immersive sound. Also, every single, hello, hey, how's it going, guys? Also, every single auditorium has laser projection. But as you can see, even one of our smaller auditoriums still has huge wall-to-wall screens. So now let's go take a look at our dine-in recline auditoriums. So these 7 are more traditional auditoriums in the effect that we do not have in-seat food and beverage service in it. However, you might have noticed that we do have tables in all of them, and that's one of the reasons we offer the order pickup area in the lobby. Is any one of our guests can order anything out of the bar or out of the traditional concession stand or out of the restaurant, and they can take it into these auditoriums. However, if they want full wait service, they can come to one of our 8 dine-in recline auditoriums. This is auditorium number 12, dine-in recline. As you can tell, these are much smaller. These are meant to be more intimate, and also the Palms is our first endeavor into food and beverage and in theater dining. So as we did this, we were a little concerned about how well we'd be able to service large auditoriums, so we decided to start small. Also, one of the things that Fridley Theaters has always done is we've run movie theaters. Our owner's been in the business since the 1930s. We wanted to maintain our theatrical presence and still serve food. I know some people at the Dine-in Cinema Summit are more orientated towards the food in the restaurant and also show movies. To us, we show movies and we provide food. So we took those things into consideration. We wanted to limit the distractions in these auditoriums. And I remember Matt Motter, the first time he was here, he's like, man, you can get so many more seats in here. Well, that was ultimately by choice. All right, so this is auditorium number 13. And like I said, one of the things we did is we wanted to try to eliminate distractions as much as possible so people could concentrate on the theatrical experience. To do that, though, we ultimately lost seats by this process. One of the things you'll notice is when we first came in, we had a ground entry entrance. The goal of that was ultimately, if we have waitstaff coming in for service and or dropping off food, if they're helping a guest right here, nobody in front even needs to know. We also allowed for extra aisleways in between our seat pods. What this also allows is for waitstaff to never have to walk in front of somebody. They can take their order here, they can hand their food, or do the same, or clear off without ever having to walk in front of a guest while they're viewing their movie. A couple different things in these auditoriums as well. We worked with Palliser to create an extra long table. Venue valet call buttons. Something else that we found that is really particularly helpful is a little downlight that you actually can't even see when the movie's playing, but it really helps when we deliver checks and guests can look at the menus and or their checks without disturbing anybody or bringing out their phone. Let's go take a look at the biggest dine-in recline auditorium. A couple things to note as we're walking down the hallway is you see our auditorium signage, and it is for our guests for directional. However, when you come down a little bit further and then turn around, you'll see our call button system that allows our waiters and staff members to see what's taking place in the auditorium, what seats are sold, if anybody has an order, and then ultimately, obviously, if there was a call button. We also have a venue valet call board there, a master board that is people are walking through. Our staff can quickly look at all the auditoriums and know what's going on as they're coming back and forth to the kitchen. Looks like number 15's playing right now with Wonder Woman, but all these auditoriums are about the same size except for number 15, and it seats closer to 73 people. The rest of these are a little bit more intimate at 40. We'll go in there quietly and take a little bit of video. So one of the things that we found out really early is, particularly in these larger auditoriums, it's extraordinarily frustrating for waitstaff to be in an auditorium, get ready to walk out, start walking down the hallway, and then all of a sudden realize there's a call as they were actually in that auditorium. So what you saw in the back of the auditorium was a monitor that they can see and continue to monitor call buttons as they're in those auditoriums. So through these doors and the hallways between these 8 is a little service station. So now as we're coming back through towards the lobby area, we've basically done a circle throughout the entire building. This is Rick's Cafe American. It's the restaurant that services the Palms. You can see the beautiful chandelier that Brian Fridley and the water features that Brian liked. He's also a big sports fan, so he wanted a giant video wall and the ability to have TVs just about everywhere. our full service bar. Wave hi, how's it going, guys? So the restaurant, particularly when we have big movies, you know, right now there's obviously nobody sitting here. It's at 4:30 on a Friday afternoon. But when we have 300 people in IMAX, it's not uncommon for this restaurant space to be completely and utterly full. Let's kind of go back this way. So behind the bar over here is where our kitchen's at. And we planned on this to have it completely and utterly centrally located. So the kitchen and the service area could come out to the order pickup area, could come out to the restaurant, but could easily go down to the dine and recline auditoriums. So we're gonna sneak our way back to the kitchen now. Food order pickup, again, they can order at the bar or at this station. We have buzzers that allow guests to know if they're sitting in the 7 traditional auditoriums when their food is ready. The Starbucks equipment. Back of concessions back here. And then we can enter in to the back portion of the kitchen. So this is our kitchen line. This is Chef Darren. Say hi, Chef. Kitchen line. How's it going, guys? So you can see that our kitchen line is very compact and compressed. However, that was ultimately by design to be as efficient as possible. Again, another venue valet monitor, so the kitchen staff and wait staff can see what's going on in the auditoriums. We utilize Vista as our point of sale. So we have an Expo KDS. Again, another drink station for quick fill. And then back over here to Chef. I'll have you come down this way so you can see Chef's line a little bit better. Chef, you've got a pizza line right down here, correct? So then our fry station. Which piece of equipment, Chef, would you say is the most used in your kitchen?
The most used equipment would be the fryer for sure.
The fryer.
Yeah, fryer.
Oh, hey, Chef, how's it going? So we got Chef Darren and Chef Nick, but we have a Turbo Chef dual pizza oven rack, a charbroil grill, a flat iron, and then the frying station. Back here is a little bit of a prep area. With also a combi oven and a warming rack. Across the way, hopefully we won't try to make you too dizzy in this process. But what you can also see is right across from the fry station is one of our freezers with a quick compartment to individually portion freezer items. Over here is the walk-in cooler that then leads into the freezer.
The last stop on our tour is the roof. However, it's January in Iowa, so it's too cold to get up there. But I'll show you a couple pictures. Fridley Theaters made the decision to install solar on the Palms project. As you can see, the entire 66,000 square foot expanse is covered with solar panels. In fact, we even built a solar structure in the parking lot for more production. This solar array provides nearly 70% of our electrical needs for the complex. So it's been my pleasure giving you a tour of the Palms Theaters and IMAX. Thanks a lot. See you later, Dine-in Cinema Summit.